Hey guys, what's up? I'm Arthur here, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario Superstar Baseball. We should actually keep a decent intro for once. It also helps that I'm nursing quite the headache. In the last episode, we took on Monkey Butt, and after getting a little bit, well, for lack of a better word, pissy with how annoying the scout missions were getting, we ended up finally defeating him, and I don't remember if we got everybody. Let's check our stars and find out. Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong... looks like everybody's here. That'd be Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy. We wouldn't have those. Bowser, Toadette, Toadsworth, Bowser Jr., Monty Mole, Keonta's, Dry Bones, Toadsworth, Hammer Bro, and Noki. So yeah, we do have everybody. Yep, Paragoomba and Goomba, Dixie Kong, Diddy Kong, Troopa, there's Koopa. Yeah, we got everybody. Okay, just making sure. Because heaven forbid we actually have to go and fight Bowser Jr. That would be the worst thing ever. So, debating between dealing with Peach or Mario, there's a couple ways to go about this. See, the thing is, I want to show off all the minigames because there's something else we can unlock as well, and now that we're in special difficulty, it's as good a time as any to do it, but I'm going to do it after showing all the matches. But I could go ahead and do some of them now to get coins to buy an item, but you know what, we're just going to do this casual way. I formed a team too, let's play! Even though Wario's taken over a fair amount of my team.
Oh, yeah!
I mean, how can you not have Boo and King Boo, right? I mean, that's just like tradition at this point. Today's Let's Play was sponsored to you by coffee, just generic coffee in case you're curious. Alright, 4 for everyone except Peach. Peach has 5. Ugh, that's already a good omen. Alright, let's see if we can do this correctly. Thankfully, the coffee is removing my headache. I just spent quite a whirl. Yeah, this is a great sign. I should totally be recording right now. Holy cow. Not good. Not good. I've been spending the past, like... No way. No. There's no way. Oh, okay, good. I was gonna say, it said perfect, and it looked like it was staying in the foul line, so I was actually very surprised for a minute there. Well, alright, let's just start the day out right with a well-balanced diet. Oh, no you don't. I'm going back here. Oh, man. Yeah, this is not a good idea to be recording, but apparently the game is very happy that I'm recording with a headache, so maybe I've learned what the true problem is here. That would be a nice thing to know. But yeah, I've spent like the last day and a half working on a writing commission, like on and off. And after looking at a computer screen for that long, my brain's kind of getting a bit annoyed at me. Thankfully, it's actually pretty light out, so I really don't need the lights on. It's not too bad at this point. It was kind of bad early, but it's not too bad now. Get over there. It's not that I didn't enjoy doing anything, it's just it took a lot longer than I thought it was going to initially. But now it's out of my head. Fine. See, look! Even a bunt doesn't work. Like, what are you supposed to do against that? She's just gonna do that. That's foul. She's gonna do it 3 times, you watch. Oh, she actually didn't. Wow. I think Waluigi's character model got frozen in place. Well, it didn't work. See, this is why you don't squeeze bunt, is even when you try to do it, it doesn't work. You just smash it over the fence like this. Well, I mean, technically that did go over a fence, so... You know, I'll be glad when you're out of those. Because then we can go back to playing the game the way it was intended. I should probably stop right there. So many people that watch Smash are just going to get into that whole debate about whether you should have items or not. It's like, well, that's not the way that the game's meant to be played. And, oh, if it's meant to be played without items, then why does it come with it turned on in the game? It's like, dude, it doesn't matter. It's a game. You're supposed to be having fun. Also, way to steal, guys. That was beautiful. Team Boo all the way, right? I mean, Peach versus Yoshi, who really cares? It's all about the ghosts, man. Luckily, he's quick, not footed.
See?
I didn't even press the button. I'm just getting paranoid, which is why you're just wasting all your star pitches. Like, seriously, it's only the first inning, and she's already used up 4 of her 5. Because keep in mind, I only start with 4 because my team's not a perfect balance. But she started with all 5, and 4 of hers are gone. Make that 5. Like, sure, I only got 3 hits, and I could have gotten more. I mean, even though 3 is pretty good. But literally all of her star pitches are gone now. She has none left. Which means unless she gets another team star, she can't star pitch again. None of her allies can star swing whenever they're up to bat. So, I mean, you tell me, who did it work out better for? See ya. Yeah, the problem is we're going to be seeing this more often when I'm trying to see the scout flags. Part of me wonders if that... Okay. If you're wondering about that catch a booted ball thing that Baby Mario had to do, that's what you have to do. Is it has to bounce off somebody else's head and you have to catch it. The only problem is you can't really make that happen on purpose. Like, literally the best thing you can do is just... Ooh, that was close. The best thing you can do is just get him out in the outfield and put other people in the outfield that have, like, bad... fielding, so they have a higher chance at error. And then just hope the ball gets smacked at one of them and it bounces off their head and Baby Mario catches it. It's just so ridiculous. That's one of the most annoying ones I remember and why it never went for 100% on this game. Understandably so. That's definitely out. That wasn't a big play. You could have walked under that and you and I both know it. Alright, let's try using the egg ball. Or not. Let's not do that. Whoever it was that mentioned that using the egg ball was very bad, yes, I now agree. Of course, I recorded those 2 videos at the same time, so there's no way I could have known it after I'd recorded them both. But yeah, egg ball, not a good option. Hi, how's it going, Toad? This reminded me of Karate Man Returns from Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix. Such a weird song, but it's such a good game. I love Rhythm Heaven. Somebody had asked me the other day, somebody else that records videos for YouTube that started, I think, sometime this summer, asked me, like, what was a game that I would love to Let's Play, but it wouldn't really work for a Let's Playing style. Like, the Rhythm Heaven series would have to be it. Like, hands down. I would love to be able to Let's Play them, but you can't really talk and play a rhythm game at the same time. It doesn't really work all that well. I don't care, I scored, so joke's on you. That was awful. Yeah, let's just charge swing it. Or I should have just not swung it at all. That could have been a better idea. Yeah, nice try. Your perfect catch isn't going to save you when you're too slow. It really is incredibly jerkish to leave Toadsworth at shortstop, but it is a very smart move because of his perfect catch. Like, he can't error when he catches the ball. So if he gets it, like... If it gets within his range, he's definitely got it. There we go, that's more like it. I would like that to get a bit farther out there in the corner, but hey, that'll have to do. Alright, let's make a bad decision. That's not what I meant, but sure. Okay, it's not going that far. That was an incredibly bad choice. No, even if it had hit that block, I don't think it would have changed anything. I think they would have still gotten it. This is not a good stage for King Boo, just because it's very hard to get a home run in this stage. Nice. The good news is, for anybody that's worried, hopefully, if all goes well with everybody's plans, fingers crossed, we're going to be getting more of the collab Let's Play recorded tomorrow. And that should be... Man, just casually throw it over there, man. Don't... No rush! We should be getting the main part of the recording done tomorrow. I don't know how much we're going to get through is the thing, but the main part of the series should be done. Like, there's still side stuff to do. And it's got to, of course, go through the editing purge that my other Let's Play is going through, which I've taken quite the break from because, you know, I had to focus on classes for a while. All that fun jazz. Hard to believe the university's not that far away from completion for me. Like, it's a while time-wise because certain classes only get offered in certain semesters for those either still in high school or didn't go to university or whatever. Like, some classes are only offered... They're only offered in, like, the fall semester on odd-numbered years or something like that, so you only get it once every... like... You get it once every 4 periods, basically. So, like, it'd show up in fall 2014, but you wouldn't see it again until fall 2016. So you've got multiple semesters where you have a class you need to take, but you can't take it. So, like, time-wise, it's a while, but class-wise, there's not that much left for me to do, actually. At least not as much as I initially thought when I started the year. Or the semester, rather, not the year. Oh, well, school year, it's complicated like that. Because the school year, like, when you think of a year starting, you think January, but when a school year starts is in the fall, so it's weird. Really glad he didn't hit that, because I was taking a drink just then. But yeah, not as many classes as I thought left, so... It's weird to think that I'm actually that close to being done. Nice catch. That was on the foul, or it wasn't on the foul line. It was outside the foul line, so it would have been a foul ball, but, you know, I'd rather just get him out completely. You know, that works too. Yeah, you better run back there, boy. I saw you trying to go for second base. Don't think I didn't notice. I thought I hit her with that one, actually. Let's do something crazy here. Curve it all the way to the left. Nice. Alright. Yeah, I took a break from that in order to start actually working on classwork, because once midterms come up, you know, you actually need to focus a little bit more. But midterms are over now, and thankfully I'm on fall break. Today's actually Friday, but I had Thursday and Friday off, so Thursday was like getting all that extra stuff that comes with the joys of being 21 and dealing with life out of the way. So I've got Friday and Saturday. I don't know about Sunday, or today and Saturday. Don't know about Sunday. We'll see. It'd be nice to have that one extra day. I'd really like to crush through a little bit more of that editing purge. For the other LP. Ugh, I hate it when that happens. When it goes backwards, like towards the center of the field, that's always the worst. To be fair, it doesn't really hit the sides or back of the blocks. The only way it's going to get hit is it's going to get pushed up, or it's going to get pushed backwards. That was a good hit. The problem is it just got sent right at him. You know what? Why not? I haven't done this in a while. Yeah, that's the reason why also, because it's a 50-50 gamble, and we already know my luck is awful. I do miss getting back to that. Oh, no you don't. Yeah, Peach has the perfect catch too, in case you were curious. I have missed actually editing that set of videos, but oh crud. Oh, she erred! She erred! Oh, that was close. That would have been an out for sure had she not erred. Yeah, that's definitely an out. See, I thought whenever Daisy caught it, I thought for sure she was just literally going to run up to Birdo and just tag her out. And then once I realized she erred, I was like, oh, maybe we're okay. And then I saw that Boo was still running for first. And then, you know, that's when the nervousness kicked in and realized that I had to mash it incredibly fast in order to try to avoid a certain failure. Regardless, we're not getting the mercy rule this time around, sadly. Started off so well, too. Oh well. I'd say you can't win them all, but like we are technically winning in a way. We can win some of them. Nice. Let me check my information for that next stage when I continue the editing process. Not sure what all I want to show. Alright. Plus, it's also harder to find info on like middle stages. Like when you think of, at least games like the one I have in mind, which I still will not spoil. It's like, you know, you can find info pretty easy on like the last couple stages and the first couple stages, because that's what everybody like really digs for most of their information on in the first place. But when you get to those stages in the middle, it's kind of like, there's not much here that's interesting most of the time. No, we're okay to keep running. Yeah, that's as far as we have to go, though. We're going to be able to go. That's not as far as we have to go, it's just not a good idea to continue moving that direction. Sacrifice fly. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, see, that's why it doesn't work, because by the time somebody catches it, they can just still throw you out. Oh, how nice! You're gonna let me do it again. How sweet of you. I think you're sacrifice flies. I'm surprised that was a fair ball. That honestly looked like an out, but whatever. Anything to make me fail the mission, right? Really like hitting it over to that left side. Here, have a thing. At least I got that. And I forgot to turn Skype off, so if you hear the message noise in a minute, that's probably what it is. I was talking to somebody while they had a slow moment at work. Speaking of slow moment at work, and then they had to leave to head back to their house, and now they're back, so you might be hearing that little noise. Though it wouldn't be coming from the direct capture, it would be the noise you would hear. Yeah, speaking of sacrifice flies, there we go. Sacrifice stupidity, more like. 18 hits, that's insane. Regardless, if you did hear it, it would only be what picks up through my microphone, which would be a fair amount, but I think I might actually have that message notification turned off. Regardless, I shouldn't have Skype on while I'm recording anyway, but I'm kind of breaking the tradition of the norm right now, because normally I don't record. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday, which means my mom is babysitting right now, which means normally I would never, ever, ever record while my parents are awake, because they will inevitably try pretty much everything they can do to interrupt me. Like, waking up to a loud crash is just the norm around here. And this morning was no exception, because apparently somebody had taken the ice cube tray. There's no... Apparently not all, but... That's not where I even went close to throwing it, but sure. Yeah, I'm trying not to let them score. I'm doing a very poor job right now. But yeah, sure enough, somebody had put the little tray that dispenses the ice from the freezer, the little ice machine tray, had put it in wrong, and so my dad went to open the door this morning, and like out of nowhere, a shower of ice cubes made a solid crashing noise for a good 20 seconds, probably. But once I'm awake, you know, all the noise will quiet down unless I'm trying to do something. This is why I have to blare my music at incredibly loud volumes. Yet my hearing is still very, very good. I can hear very quiet things despite the fact that I have to crank it as loud as I possibly can. Almost got to see the dance right there. As if we expected any less from you. You silly little ghost, you. Ooh, we lost. Your team is quite good. Nope, nothing there. Alright, so it's just the flags that we picked up, which we got a decent amount, I guess.
Oh, yeah!
Each would be the priority, but hey, every little bit helps, right? It feels very weird to be recording this at like a decent time of day. I didn't get as many as I thought. We need 3 for everyone now except Toad. Toad needs 4. I'd like to just get 3 from Peach and just go recruit the rest from Bowser Jr., but that may not happen. Ideally, we could just mercy roll the entire game and recruit everybody all at once. That would be preferable, but who knows if it'll actually happen. Ooh, yeah, just barely dodged those blocks. can remember who it was going to, so I'm like, do I try to go for third? Do I stop? Well, I scored, so who cares? I'm surprised she didn't throw it at home. I probably would have. That was a fantastic hit that did not mean anything. Oh man, easier said than done, though. Run, 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 run! We're getting really lucky that Daisy's airing, which is really weird because her, if I recall, her fielding stat's pretty good. It's not like crazy high, but it's like, I think it's like 7 or 8 out of 10, so she shouldn't be airing once every game. Like, she should only be airing probably once every 6 or 7 games. And yeah, kind of figured. Okay, good. I don't have the message set because it just popped up there and it didn't make a noise. So, and it's not set to Do Not Disturb either. I stupidly left it online. I could just right-click and turn that off. Nice catch. I could just right-click and quit Skype for like, you know, the next however long it takes. But effort, torment. Alright, let's see if we can keep her from hitting this at all. Far left. No, don't do that. See, if I catch that, she doesn't get struck out, technically. If I let it be a foul, then I have a chance to strike her out. Very stupid, but yeah, actually not catching the ball was the preferable thing to do in order to get the flag. Very, very dumb. But, what are you gonna do, right? We've been over this a million times. This is why I say sometimes the missions are stupid, because it's like, well, conceptually you would never do that when you can just do something 10 times easier, but... Okay, now you're just messing up. Left, right, and center here. There you go. My gosh. What are you doing, dude? Hopefully King Boo can run pretty fast for a power character. Most of them are pretty slow. Yep, and it begins again. Love that curve on the ball that he hits. It's just so nice. Just literally send it down the side of the foul line, and then after it hits the ground, it will just completely stay out of the line, and the AI will just sit there stupidly watching it. So easy to get doubles with him as long as you can keep it inside the foul line. It's wonderful. If you're looking for another character that does that a lot, Boomerang Bro is another very good choice. The problem is, well, we'll get to unlocking Boomerang Bro later. It takes a while to do, but you'd have to be playing at least at this point. You have to beat Special Cup, unlock the requirements there, and then play through the exhibition again, so... It takes a while to get him, but Boomerang Bro is another example of that. I have a feeling a lot of the Donkey Kong characters might do that, and I just don't know it because I don't ever use them, but I could be wrong, I'm not sure. I'll just leave that as a single hit. Let's go. Oh, I thought I was just going to get a hit, but yeah, I guess we do have a runner on third, that makes sense. Ah, come on, I hit that. Alright, let's make a bad idea. Bad decision, I should say. Why do I even bother? Why do I even bother? Like, seriously, I should know better. Okay, that's it, yeah. No more egg ball. I'm cutting myself off. No more tobacco, no more caffeine. No more studying. No more phones, no more school. Way to make the single Vegas Code Lyoko reference that you possibly could have me. Good job. Well put, Shy Guy. Well put. That's just how this match is going as a whole. Words cannot express how the match goes. And then we dance! All you do is you just dance. Oh, right, I'm batting again. I don't know why I thought I was still pitching when I clearly heard the announcer go change. I was like, I guess I'll throw it up the left side this time, and then I was like, oh, right, you're batting now. You can stop doing that. really not a good stage for trying to go for home runs. I should stop doing that. Though, I've already not taken my own advice with the egg ball thing, so... Can we actually get some, like, scout missions here? Something? That'll work. Better believe it. Good job, Wah. So happy. I don't remember how well King Boo does when you don't charge swing. I almost never do that with him. No, that actually... Well, no, actually, I guess it was. It's hard to tell whether it's a foul or not. He does about the same thing Boo does, actually. That's rather odd. Yeah, let's get it there. Actually, it's halfway decent, I think. Oh, this is going to be entirely dependent on who they throw in. Oh, I got away from it. Wow. I was expecting Toadsworth, because that would have been my go-to option. Would have been him or Daisy. Granted, I guess Toadsworth has the perfect catch, but still, that was a very bizarre choice to make. That was a very bizarre hit to make. Yeesh. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. Beautiful. We just need one more. One more for Peach, and that's all we'll need. Hi. Whoa, that was close. Yeah, see, now the problem is that Toadette's the one pitching, she's the one getting all the flags, instead of Peach. It stayed on Peach when they switched, but now that she's, like, outright gone from the pitching field, it's gonna be harder for her to actually show up. Also, way to just, like, not even try, by the way. I just completely lost track of what I was doing. Well, the good news is that's hitting a wall for sure, so it's not gonna be an out even if they do catch it. That was a little too early. I've been swinging super early in this one lately. It's really weird. Usually I swing a little bit late. I got it. Oh, I do still have a shot. I thought I was in the bottom of the fourth. Or, well, the top of the fourth. Either way. I do still have a shot at Mercy Rule, actually. That was not a fair ball, and you and I both know it. I tried to do a diving catch, and you wouldn't let me do it, so I was like, okay, I must be fine. And then you said, no, you're not. They actually gave me a chance at it again. Knowing the computer, probably not. And let's face it, Toadette can't really get the ball actually going anywhere most of the time. That wasn't a ball. Alright, fine. We'll just let them score instead. That seems like a good idea. Alright, that's gone, so we can stop worrying about them getting the superpower here. Oh my gosh, stop switching control. I wanted to have it be Birdo and just use her suction ability and get the ball. But no, it had to switch to the outfield. Because, you know, it couldn't have just stayed where I wanted it to. Because why not put them in another position to score? That would have been too easy. Like, oh, he's got a chance for Mercy Rule. Quick, stop him. And also, you know, just completely remove the cursor. So let me get this straight. You got a special that pretty much guarantees to cause an out in Yoshi and Birdo. A special that, if it stays inside the foul lines with Yoshi and Wario, it's pretty much a 50-50 gamble whether it will work or not. Or you have something that, if stays inside the foul lines, it's pretty much a guarantee that a human player won't be able to catch it. Because not only does it remove where it's generally going, and you're just forcing the AI on your side to just move towards the general direction, it also completely takes out the cursor, making it even easier to use. Are we just counterbalancing the fact that Peach has the quote-unquote worst team, even though the Toads are really good, by giving her a really good Star Pitch and Star Swing? I'm beginning to think so. Nah, that was dumb. I shouldn't have swung at that. Yeah, we're not getting the Mercy Rule. It's not gonna happen. I could hit the next two perfectly, and I can already tell you it's not gonna happen. That's about as good of a hit as I could have hoped for. Well, over the fence, but... So I have to score at least 3 times in order to force a Mercy Rule. And that's assuming that they won't score again in the 5th. Or the bottom of the 4th. Why do I keep thinking it's the 5th? It's not! Really? Could have just tagged Waluigi out. That would have been too easy. Alright, fine. Let's just go ahead and end the inning. It's just easier to do it that way anyway. Come on, let's end the inning. There you go. End the inning. Because it's not going to hit that no block. No way. How dare it try to hit the no block and give me an advantage. There's no way they're going to get 7 points. After the Mercy was over, it didn't matter. You're probably going to see 1, 2, 3 right in a row. Like, everybody's going to strike out or get tagged out before they can reach first from here on out. You know, if you could actually let me jump, that would be fantastic. That's also not where I was aiming. Why would I throw it to home plate? That would be the worst base to throw it to. There's your fair ball. I'll see if I can give a crap. Really wish you could just, like, set it to be... or change it to be on the cursor of the player you want. That's probably the most annoying thing about this game. And looking back, now that I think about all the mistakes that ever got made when I played this when I was younger, were all fielding issues. Like, I don't remember ever having, like, significant issues batting or pitching. And, you know, running. You know, that's just based on the player. You can't really have an issue with running unless you get stuck in between bases or something like that. Which the AI is generally not smart enough to actually get you stuck in between bases like what would happen in real baseball. It was always the fielding that messed me up. And it was typically because of stuff like that, where it would just like change to the wrong player. Where you would try to get under it, and then it would be like, oh, you're using the person on left field. Well, too bad, I'm changing you to center field, which clearly won't be able to catch it in time. That would explain a lot of the problems, actually, now that I think about it. Alright, well, it doesn't matter at this point, so I'm breaking tradition and just screwing around with it anyway. Where's the third baseman? Oh, there she is. I guess technically she has to, quote-unquote, guard the base. If you've ever wondered why sometimes the second baseman is there and sometimes not, that's why. Is because if there's nobody on second base, you don't have to quote-unquote guard it. But if there is somebody on second base and then no baseman there, the idea is... That's why I don't like these blocks. The idea is that they might try to steal, and if they do, then there's no way to get the ball at second base to tag them out. Really? No, don't make me do this. Please don't make me do this. This is the last flag I need for Peach, and it's giving me the worst mission possible. Like, seriously, I would rather see, while batting, hit a home run and giving me, like, the worst character imaginable instead of this one. It's, like, the least reliable mission to do. Also, I don't like missions that carry over between batters or pitchers either. Don't let them score isn't as bad, though. At least to me it's not, as this one is. Because don't let them score, like, you would... You know, that's a little bit easier to do, at least. I'm just having to throw it all over the place to make him stop. Yeah, nice try. Great. Yep, and they got it, of course. I tried to use the suction, and what happened? It went over to right field. Again. Ugh. thought the AI was supposed to increase in difficulty, not the controls get more frustrating. See, again! It's like jump, use the suction, do something, just don't stand there. Like, surely you can find something in between those, but no. I mean, I can just start slamming the A button the second they get the ball into the air if you want me to do that instead. I was half expecting an error, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly thought they were just gonna bounce it off of him and be like, eh, we'll let him score 2, maybe 3 more runs. Try to mount a comeback here. Fantastic, now I have to do another one of these. Well, you know what, we're splitting the video into 2 parts. I don't care. Your team's quite good, but not good enough to recruit me. Because stage mechanics.